In discussion of high performance fiber, the aramid fiber, aramid means the aromatic amide. Amongst all aramid fibers, the PPTA fiber means the polyparaphenylene terephthalamide is the most successful high performance fibers. It is first discovered by DuPont researchers, and it is commercialized by the DuPont in 1972 as a trade name with Kevlar. Because of its outstanding properties of high strength and high modulus, and other some properties like the thermal resistant property and high resistivity against most of the chemical reagents, make it most popular, one of the most popular high performance fiber. PPTA can be synthesized. PPTA can be synthesized by the following reactions by using the paraphenylene diamine and the terephthaloyl chloride, and these two reactants are react in presence of in presence of a mixture of hexamethylene phosphoramide and N-methyl pyrrolidone. The mixture of these two are mixed with these reactant at low temperature of 10 to 20 degrees centigrade, and vigorous stirring is carried out, and this after some time the polymer molecules are grown up and grounded in water. During polymerization, these reactants are vigorously stirred and polymers formed is subsequently grounded in water, then filtered, and resulting solids are thoroughly washed. As compared to conventional polyamides, the chain rigidity of PPTA polymers is much higher. This is almost, you can see, the 40 times higher than the conventional polyamides. The PPTA forms a liquid crystalline solution under the certain conditions of high concentration at particular temperature and type of solvent and favorable molecular weights. And this for PPTA, Kevlar grade fibers can be produced by using a polymer of 4 deciliter per gram, 4 gram per deciliter of intrinsic viscosity is preferable polymer quality. And you can see here a graph curve, and this curve is showing the viscosity of a polymer solution, which is going to be useful, will be used for spinning solution, and against the polymer concentration. As the polymer concentration is increases, you can see the initial level the viscosity also rises. At a particular critical concentration, say in this particular diagram, say about 13 to 15% of polymer concentration reaches to the maximum viscosity, and at particular concentration further adding the polymer solids to the solution, a steady drop down in the viscosity is measured, and it reaches to its lowest value with a maximum crystalline state, means the liquid crystalline state, crystals remain in the liquid state, nematic liquid crystalline state 100% almost, is results at a 20% polymer concentration in H2SO4 for PPTA type of polymers. You can see in this diagram. DOP can be prepared in sulfuric acid. 100% sulfuric acid can be used for this. Spinning of PPTA, or you can say the Kevlar fiber, spinning is carried out by the dry jet wet spinning technique. The DOP with the 20% polymer concentration is extruded through a spin rate which is having a hole diameter is much bigger, that is 0.05 to 1 millimeter at high temperature of 80 to 100 degrees centigrade in an air gap, means the initial temperature of the DOP is kept much higher in the spin rate at 80 to 100 degrees centigrade, and as it comes out in the dry state, the liquid stream, in the air gap of 0.5 centimeter to 1 centimeter at 50 meters per minute with the spinning speed. The extruded liquid jet then entered in a coagulating bathtub which is having cold water with a temperature of below than 5 degrees centigrade. The fiber formation occurs by phase separation technique in the coagulating bathtub, means the sulfuric acid, which is a solvent used for the dough preparation, is get dissolved in, or you can say the concentration of the sulfuric acid get lowered by the mixing with water, and it is followed by the some, as the fiber formation occurs, some spin stretch can be imparted by keeping the higher take-up speed than the extrusion speed, and it can be kept up to the level of 10. SSF means spin stretch factor is kept more up to the 10, and if it is goes higher than that, then some economical aspects, because more number of breakages occurs, and then higher SSF is no more contribution in the quality of the fibers. So that's why the SSF is kept below than 10, and the resultant fibers finally washed and dried, and the collected filaments are take up on a take up bobbin. You can see the diagram also here. A air gap is mentioned here. Some key features you can see: the structure and properties of fiber, the extended chain structure with highly oriented or ordered structure you can find in the Kevlar fiber structure. The molecules are form a rigid planar sheets aligned with the molecules hydrogen bonded together. These structure are having some pleated structure and oppositely placed at 170 degree. The different type of Kevlar, say K29, K49, K149 and K981, and also other some manufacturers also traded with the trade name Technora, Tuaron, and the PPTA is having